G'day everyone, this is the countdown of my top 20 songs of all time. We're at number 2. The official runner-up is my favourite band of all time, whose poster you can see just behind me there. It is Rage Against the Machine. Which song by Rage? Well, no question for me. My absolute all-time favourite Rage Against the Machine song, Bullet in the Head, off their self-titled debut from 1992. And there's few people that have ever listened to Rage that aren't familiar with this song. It's right up there among their most popular, and with very good reason. This to me says everything you need to know about Rage Against the Machine. Political lyrics, really intelligent lyrics, which people that haven't heard this band enough always fail to pick up on because all they hear are the expletives, and there's plenty of them in this song as well. But some really intelligent lyrics going on in the background. This song is all about government and corporate manipulation via the media. And the bullet in the head is the analogy for that. They're not literally advocating putting a bullet in someone's head. Musically, this band has always done everything for me. I love the rap vocals. I'm not a fan of rap, but I think in a rock context, they work perfectly. Tom Morello's guitar, there's no guitarist I've ever heard that gets the incredible range of sounds that he gets out of his guitar, and they're on full display in this song. There's a solo he does with the wah-wah pedal on, some incredible, I think, soaring on the neck of the guitar he does early on, which produces an amazing sound. I haven't heard anyone else produce a sound like that on a guitar. And I think close to the best rhythm section I've ever heard, Tim Comerford on the bass and Brad Wilk on the drums. It's the perfect combination, and they get it just right on this song. Starts off as more of a rap slash funk type number, really, and works really well in that regard. I really like it on its own, but what really makes this song for me is the way that after about, or just on the 3-minute mark, it just explodes into this thundering rock track, and that's what you're hearing for the last couple of minutes. It's about a 5-minute song, and just the most explosive of finishes imaginable, with Zach De La Rocca repeating that refrain, a bullet in the head. But it's more than just that. It's more than the expletives. Like I said, this is all about mind control and by the establishment. And, there are great lines in it. One of the refrains is just victims of the in-house drive-by. They say jump, you say how high. And pretty applicable to today, as it was back in the early 90s when this was written. In fact, I'd argue probably a lot more pertinent to today's social and political climate than it was now nearly 30 years ago. Hard to believe it's almost that long ago, but this album continues to have a huge impact on me and my belief system and my listening pleasure. I just love this band. I've always loved everything about them. That explosive mix of rap, rock, funk, metal, great lyrics, great delivery, great message, well, certainly one with which I sympathise. And it all comes together on this track. Look, I love just about everything Rage have done, but this is my number one. I'd have no trouble coming up with a much longer list than that, but this is definitely my number one track. If you haven't heard it, check it out. I've got the link there. But what an explosive, powerful statement these 5 minutes of music are. An absolute classic. Number 2 on this list, Bullet in the Head by Rage Against the Machine. I'll be back soon with the number 1 song on my list.